Welcome to PLZsoccer.com live. I'm Peter Martin. Delighted you could join us across our social media apps and, of course, on YouTube Live as well. Press conferences up and down the country right across the weekend. There are big games in the Scottish Premiership, and we're off to Ayrshire, to Rugby Park to be more precise. Our reporter Cara Henderson is there. Kilmarnock take on Motherwell this weekend, and Kilmarnock, well, Derek McInnes is under pressure, Cara.
Yes, good afternoon, Peter. I'm live here at Rugby Park, and yeah, we've just finished speaking to Derek McInnes, who of course touched on that weekend's poor result, 5-1 defeat to St Mirren at the Smizer Stadium. And listen, they've got to bounce back this weekend. Here at home, they're playing Motherwell, as you said, and they've only got 1 point from the last 5 games. They're 1 point above Dundee, who are sitting in the playoff spot, so they're in 10th, Kilmarnock. And this is, of course, the obvious question was, Derek, what's gone wrong this season?
We've always dealt with everything that's came our way, and listen, it's not where I want to be. I want my team to be in the top 6. I want us to be fighting for Europe, but the reality is we've not been good enough. We've not done our jobs well enough to be that team, but we can still do our jobs well enough to be the best, the rest of in the bottom 6. To do that, we need to start reining teams in above us, and we're only really looking at that, to be honest. And it's important that we try and recognise where we are, but also equally everybody's got a part to play to help us finish the season strong. And the time for real reflection is at the end of the season.
We also got to speak to Stuart Findlay today, who's obviously an experienced player and just coming back from injury. He returned from a long absence on the sidelines at the weekend, and he made a very interesting point. He called it that they're victims of their own success, and Derek McInnes agreed with that, saying that the European involvement this year, poor injuries, needing a bigger squad for that type of game, a big ask for this group of players. Obviously, the question of the new reconstruction of the league was also asked of Derek, but he said he wanted to talk to the club first before he made his opinion clear on that. Injury news as well heading into the weekend. Kyle Vassell, the club captain, has been a big miss for the team. He spoke to a specialist on Monday, Derek McInnes said, because it's an injury that they need to take care of. They got good news. Need to be patient. He'll definitely be back post-split fixtures, Derek McInnes said, but they'll try, if they can, to get him involved before then. He's been good in training this week. And of course now all eyes turn. They want a positive performance. They want to unite these fans with the players and the club again. So Saturday is a big clash here, 3 p.m. at Rugby Park, and of course PLZ Soccer will be here to have you covered.
There at Rugby Park and PLZ Soccer, we're right across all the press conferences getting reaction from the managers in those games at the weekend, but right up until then we'll have our reporters out previewing the games, getting the up-to-date thoughts of managers and players. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button on PLZ Soccer's YouTube channel, and if you want to stay up to date with everything that's happening north, south of the border and in Europe as well, then don't forget to download